Okay, so the game is simple today. Here's what we're going to be doing. Well, I'm waiting for my for everybody to hop into the chat, but it doesn't look like anybody's here. What we are doing is we are going to be taking all of the presidents of the United States and putting them onto an NFL roster. See what positions they're going to play, see what they're going to do. Just kind of seeing which parts are going to be best and who's going to be best placed where. I'm waiting for everybody to come in, so right now I'm just going to be playing some Minecraft while we wait. I like keeping it a little simpler today. One quick second, let me text them. Okay. We see this thing is up and running while we're getting at it. Let's see how the stream looks. Looks like there's a little bit more of a delay today, but it seems like it's actually going to be running well. Okay, checking the stream, making sure it's all good before we get this thing up and running. I think OBS has fixed the issue that I had originally, so I'm stoked for this. I really am. I'm checking it on my phone to make sure it all looks good. Okay, while we do that, we're going to just be working on our church. Oh. That's strange, okay. So this is my church, if you look at it. Just to give you an idea of why I'm running so slow. Built on soul sand. Felt like that was the most fitting thing for a church. This is all going to be changed out in a little bit, but as of right now, this is where we're at with it. Okay, and I am my one viewer. I was like, oh, a viewer. Oh, that's me. I have so much seed. Right now we're going to be building kind of the basis for the church, the groundwork, and then we're going to work our way up, go into the nether. God, I'm so happy that it looks so much better right now. Looking at the stream, just taking an eye on it. I gotta make sure everything's smooth with it. And if I do say so myself, I think it is. I think it's running pretty smooth. It would help if I used an axe to cut down all this bamboo. create an automatic bamboo machine. But yeah, so I mean, as I said, the original idea for today is we're going to get online, we're going to be talking it out, deciding which presidents would make where on a football team. There's some discourse about that, but I don't know what's going on with them, where everybody is. But having a lot of technical difficulties lately. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I haven't been thrilled with them. I've not been thrilled with these difficulties. So this is what we're doing. I'm really happy that the stream has fixed itself and it's not doing the super lag that it used to. For right now. Here. No, I don't need that much actually. Should actually have enough to do this now. Where I got all that, man. How to knock out all this. I know it's exciting stuff we're doing right now. This is totally what the stream setup would be. have another axe on hand. I don't. I only have a shovel. Okay, we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. By hand, baby. By hand. You know you love it. Watching me do all this by hand. Okay. Here, making a bunch of these, coming over here, making a bunch of these. Four and six. Why won't these combine? Bamboo slab, bamboo. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so the basis of this church is made. Now it's time to create all that, then the roof. We should be good to go with the church. You guys like this? You guys should love that. That's all that you guys ask me for, ever. Okay, I'm out of here. Definitely went the wrong way. How the fuck do I get to where I need to be? I'm not going through that. know this is exciting. I know this is it. This is what it's about. This isn't at all what the name of this said, but the people that I was supposed to do this with are not here yet. I don't know if they're gonna come on, so until then, we're building a fucking church. Let's get some build the churches in the chat. That's what we're doing. That's who we are. We build churches in chats. How much of this do I have? It's still not enough. Oh, nope. There we go, fix that. Okay. This is what we do, this is how we do it. Plenty for right now. Excuse me. Okay. Oh shit, it's nighttime. Fuck you. Ah, shit, I forgot I did that. Okay. Go here. Go here. And one of these. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. That. Put that in. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. We're gonna do that. One of these, put in one of these, fill it up with all this, take that, go here, fill that up, okay, take that chest, we're gonna put all this coal in here, it's charcoal trays, I don't give a shit, I'm a bad motherfucker. Nothing but pain to me. I want you to know that. Okay, well this cooks. So one thing I can do. No, not that one. There it is. We're going fishing, baby. Look at how beautiful Nico's side is. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. Now look at this. This looks like it's all overgrown weeds. That looks like it's really well kept, but he doesn't have a naturally occurring structure. Much better. Look at how beautiful that is now. Trace. That's all natural. I didn't make that. That just appeared there. Oh, man. Isn't this what it's all about? Fishing in Minecraft. Some people would say it's about other things, but no. I don't think it is. I think it's fishing in Minecraft. That's what life is really, the simple things. These sheep get it. I'm just gonna keep on fishing until I get something, well, until I feel like enough time's passed. Oh man. Let's check anybody in the chat. Nope. We're just chilling. That's what we do, baby. We chill, we fish, we go back and forth. If you want, I'll answer any. If you need advice, throw it in the chat. I'll got you with advice. And then maybe if nobody hops on in the next few minutes, I'm just going to start on this president's thing. Because that's who I am. I give my promises. Promises made, promises kept. Yeah. Unlike the presidents that we're going to be going over later. God, something is destroying this naturally occurring structure here. I think I'm going to turn this all into netherite later. I feel like that's a smart move. Turn it into netherite. Will it be challenging? Yeah, it'll be extremely challenging. It's gonna suck. But at least then I'll have a really weird nether portal at some of these places. Actually, none of these would turn into a nether portal. Maybe. Nope, not a single thing on that would. I just realized I had 2 more ovens I could have used. But you know what? This is what we're doing. We're chilling, we're fishing, we're in Minecraft. It's simple. We're gonna get to the presidents in a little bit. Waiting to see if any of the people I invited hop on. Oh, man. It's good to know for later. Somebody said, hey Trace, does this prevent spiders? It doesn't. This actually will let spiders in any way they want. It's just a little fishing hut. But it looks beautiful. It's the best looking thing I've ever made in this game. So don't you act like it's not. It's very rude. I put minimal effort into building this. I like building with bamboo. I like the look. Fishy, 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 fishy. Fishing in Minecraft today. Should put like an overlay of like a video going on the side. Some sort of YouTube channel. Actually, I could do that. Kind of want to do that. I'd have to hotkey on and off the second screen though. Decisions. We're not going to do that right now. I'm going to give it till about 8:45 and we're going to hop on and we're going to start doing this president's thing. Oh, man. It's been a long day. Doing a whole mess of things, getting this house ready to sell. It's been fun. It's been a good time. check, see if any of them are going back together. Well, one of them's out, the other one didn't respond, so I don't know what's going on with any of it. If all else I'm gonna do it, then we might do it again the next week. Well, actually, next week we're gonna have Rudy back on because I fixed all the lag issues. I'll just need to figure out how to get him into the realm. Very interesting. See if any, how far along we are in all of this. Netherrack. I didn't need to do any of that. You guys suck. Put this in here, put this in here, put that in there. We got a lot up because they're all in here. Okay, get that, get that, get that, get that, here. Is that cooked? No, it's raw. Raw. Here, raw salmon, here, banging this out, banging it out. Okay, I think that down there, that there, that there. Okay, let's see, where's this at? 59, try a new stack, 58. You guys hear that too, right? So it is Enderman. I don't like that I can't see him. Okay. Blocks of netherite, baby. Over here. Put that in there. Pick that up. You guys suck. Let's see, and it's nighttime, okay. To me. Okay, let's see, what is this at? 1, 2, 1, 2, so this should be mosaic brick. take a lot of pride in what I'm building here. You serious? I already had everything I need. Why didn't I just build this before? Oh my God. I don't understand myself sometimes, boys. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. I'm gonna need to fix that. It really should be. That's exciting. It's so exciting. And away we go. Ow. Nether bricks, nether bricks. Let's just take all these nether bricks. I kind of dig the 2 panels more. My life, I hate it. Where the fuck is this Enderman I keep on hearing? It's not just in here, is he? I'm not even gonna go down there, that place is hell. I definitely hear him. I'm just not seeing him, which is more terrifying than if I did. Okay. That means he could be anywhere. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Stack there. There. Here. Alright, brick. Here. Take that. I'll turn into that. That should be enough. Probably won't be. mosaic brick. Why didn't I just do it like this before? What the fuck? Okay, let's think this thing through right quick. Yeah, I'm gonna... Why am I building a church, you might ask? Well, it's because God told me to. Look at that. If there wasn't more of a sign, I don't know what it could be. It's going to be there. Let's see this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I did 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Need a 4 by 4 on that. We kind of have this built out, so let's go for it. Yoo-hoo! To my home. Get to my home. Well, it looks like, press the wrong button. Looks like that is not happening right now, so we are going to go to our original plan, because nobody was joining us. Let me show you how I have this thing broken out. First off, I got the NFL depth charts here. Safety, linebackers, this should be a middle linebacker. DTs, DNs. I don't want anybody going both ways. That's not what presidents do. Unless you're Lincoln. Okay, then we got for a little bit offense, we got wide receiver 1 and 2, then right tackle, right guard, center, left tackle, tight end, fullback, quarterback, running back. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think there's a little bit more, so we might switch some stuff. But these should not be HBs. They should be something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's what we're going to do. Okay. Doesn't matter. So then we have on this page, we have that. Then what I did here was I got ChatGPT. Let me move my face over. To generate this list of all the presidents. I have a picture of the president, their name, their height, their weight, their estimated 40 time, an athletic fact like George Washington, known for his exceptional physical strength and horsemanship. So when we come down here, boom, let's be real. Okay, so let's think about this. We have our president, George Washington, standing at 6'2". Let me pull something up right quick. Let me do one quick thing. Do that, go here. But this is this. Okay, screen 1. Okay, just so if anybody joins in. So now what we're doing is we're looking down to, your average size person. Jesus. Okay. Height by position. Result. Okay, so your average quarterback is 75.43 inches, which equals out to 25 divided by 12. Okay, so about 6'4" is what I got that to be. When we're looking at it, let me see something right quick. What about fullback, D-back, linebacker? Okay. Average height is 6 foot. So, when it comes to George Washington, personally, I know everybody thinks offensive strategist, but he was terrible. He built a, whatchamacallit, the bottom of a valley, that's Valley Forge, but he still was a good leader. He has a decent 40 time. I want him to lead my defense. Here. Okay. Now, John Adams enjoyed outdoor activities and swimming. 175 and 5'7". I need to make a new one of these, new slide. Delete, okay, get that. Pull this over here. Boom, okay. Kicker. Punter. Snapper, kick return. Okay. So we come over here, we look at George Washington, known for his exceptional strength, 5'5". John Adams was 5'7". It just says he liked swimming. A 6-second 40 is not going to be fast. 175. You know what? I'm going to put him as our running back 3. John Adams. Okay, Thomas Jefferson. 6'2", tall motherfucker. 174. You know, here's something I do want to say. No. If you look at all these, not a single one of these guys is below a sub 5 second 40 time. Which is absolutely insane. Oh, wait, there you go. Barack Obama. He's the only one. I just plugged this into ChatGPT. That seems kind of racist. Thomas Jefferson. Let's go see if we can pull up some facts about him. Okay, diplomat, architect, philosopher, founding father, who served as the 3rd president. Putting the presidents into NFL teams. Okay. 7 little known facts. I don't care about that. Okay. Drama Kings. Theater Kids. Founding Farmers. Draining the Swamp. Not quite, but they were, okay, they were frenemies. Okay. So, Thomas Jefferson. Definitely think of him as an offensive person. I think 5'8", 40. He's not too fast. He's 6'2". Now we have, honestly, most of our presidents have been pretty tall. Like, we have a lot of over 6 foot. Like, Abraham Lincoln, I think, is the tallest at 6'4". Trump is the 2nd tallest at 6'3". Okay. We've had a lot of big boys also, so let's see. Thomas Jefferson, where are we at? Yeah, him. 6'2", 174 with a 5'8", 40 time, skilled horseman, avid walker. God, we need somebody strong if we're gonna put him on the line. You know what? 5'8", 40, 174. Frenemy of George Washington. I'm throwing him in at cornerback. Okay, now we got James Madison. Okay, so now we got James Madison. 5'4", 100 pounds, 6'2", 40 time. Jeez. Despite his small stature, he was known for his resilience and stamina. Terrible 40 time. He's going special teams. Honestly, James Madison, you're a long snapper. James Monroe, 6 foot, 189, so a little bit heftier. Fought in the American Revolutionary War, had a strong military background. 189 with a 5'7", 40. Throwing him at DT, baby. Okay. Next one up. John Quincy Adding Machine. 5'7", 175, 6 second 40. Known for his daily swims in the Potomac. How are you swimming daily? And you're doing a 6 second 40. Okay. Let me see if I can pull up some facts about him. John Quincy Adams facts. You know what? We're going here. So this is what I've used for ChatGPT. Here's some facts about John Quincy Adams. Translate to American football. Okay. Yeah, okay. Determination and resilience. Okay. Discipline and routine. Strategic mindset. Team player. Agility and flexibility. Honestly? That 6 second 40 isn't great, but he's 5'7". Okay, what do you guys think for John Quincy Adams? The team is not that deep right now. The roster. We only have a middle linebacker, a linebacker. I do this, delete that, go over here. Safety. I might have this wrong. Strong safety. Okay. 5'7", 175 with a 6 second 40. Daily swims. Go back to his stat sheet on the ChatGPT. Let's see. Running back? Not a chance. Well, he does have the stamina. Wide receiver, quarterback, safety. See, I was thinking safety, honestly. A lot of ground. He doesn't have the height, though, to be safety. I'm going to throw him one of the outside linebackers. If he has the resilience, he can take a beating every now and then. He doesn't have the size for much. Fuck it, I'm going to throw him as a cornerback, actually. John Quincy Adams. Okay, Andrew Jackson, 6'1", 140, 5.6 second 40. So far, one of our fastest guys, next to James Monroe. What did I put James Monroe as? A DT? That makes sense. Andrew Jackson, 145.6, participated in duels and was known for his physical toughness. So here's the thing about Andrew Jackson. Dude was a badass. A lot of people hate him, but the dude did some insane shit. When he was president, a guy pulled out a pistol and tried to shoot him, and it misfired. And then he tried it, but he knew how hard it was to, kill Andrew Jackson. So he pulled out a second pistol, shot, misfired. Then Andrew Jackson came along and just started beating the shit out of him with an old hickory cane. Like 2 years later, he came back to that exact spot and enacted a statue in that place. He was in over 100 duels I honestly, I think we found our running back one. We can move these things around. Martin Van Buren. Oop. There we go. Martin Van Buren. 5'6", 164. Small motherfucker. 6'1", 140. Avid walker who kept active through his life. Martin Van Buren, you are our punter. Okay. Next up, what is that? William Henry Harrison. Yep. 5'8", 157, so a little bit more stout than... Veteran of World War... Oh, sorry, of the War of 1812, known for his physical endurance. Okay, here's what we're doing. Give me some... William Henry Harrison that would translate to football. What positions? Skill and leadership, physical endurance, strategic thinking. Ooh, I don't even think of it. Yeah, that would be... He doesn't... Yeah. Doesn't have the height to play tight end. You know what? Oh, sorry, I didn't pull that up for you guys. So it's saying military discipline, leadership, physical endurance, strategic thinker, resilient, and tough. So what I'm thinking is we throw him as an outside linebacker. I think that's going to work for him. When you can. Okay, so we have William Henry Harrison as an outside linebacker. Let's go next up. John Tyler. I used to play his team in high school for a little bit. Just fun fact. So 6 foot, 160, 5'8", enjoyed horseback riding and outdoor activities. 6 foot, 5'8", 40. We don't have any wide receivers. We're throwing him in as a wide receiver. Probably make him our slot. Slot receiver. Let's go back. Okay, James K. Polk. 5'8", 174. 6'2", 40, known for his strong work ethic and energy. See, the reason I'm waiting for some of these guys is like James Buchanan, he's going to be one of our linemen. Andrew Johnson, 5'10", 175, he'll be like a guard. Grant, Rutherford B. Hayes. Some of these dudes are going to be really good in the line. Especially, where is he? There you go, William Howard Taft. That's going to be our center. Now I'm just looking at sizes. LBJ. Actually, Taft might be our... Do we want Taft as our nose guard? I think we want Taft as our nose guard. Put LBJ as like a guard. Sorry, as a nose tackle. Jimmy Carter, George Bush, Bill Clinton, probably center. No, maybe Trump is center. He's a big motherfucker. He's 6'3". That might be the move. Anyway, where are we at? Okay, James K. Polk. Hmm. 5'8", 174 with a 6-second, strong work ethic and energy. Putting James K. Polk. He's 5'8". I'm gonna have to be a little bit more generous on these sizes. Okay. We're putting Polk as a free safety. He's gonna be able to run around a lot, get into the positions that he needs. Places. He doesn't have the size, but I think he can make up for it with his endurance just alone. I mean, he got the energy for it. Zachary Taylor. 5'8", 170, 6'1", 140, so he's slow and he's kind of fat. Military officer with a reputation for physical endurance. What we're going to do here, come over here, physical endurance. Pull this up. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT. Zachary. Okay. Now do Zachary Taylor. Physical toughness. D end. Do we have a D end yet? That actually makes a lot of sense for him. Or fullback. Huh. Physical endurance. I kind of like him as a fullback. Yeah, that's what we're going to throw him in at. Guess I could have just done this. Whatever. Okay. Next up, Millard Fillmore, 6 foot, 175, 6'2", swimming and outdoor activities. God, none of these guys would be good at football. That's really what I'm noticing about this. I don't think our presidents would be good at football. I don't. I mean, there's a few, but like in the NFL, do you think any of these guys would stand a chance? Like maybe like 2 or 3 of them, but like that's it. There were a few. The reason I did this was because there were a few positions, like a few of the guys I was like, they would make good at this, they would make good at that. But the more I look into it, I'm like, a lot of these guys kind of suck. A lot of them are terrible. I'm gonna get a second eye in the sky coming on in just a little bit. Okay, let's get to it. So we're right now at, let's see, James Buchanan, Millard Fillmore, that's it. Okay, so there's only one thing left to do, and that's pull him in. Resilient and dominant, moderate and balanced. It's not really. Commitment to teamwork, adaptable. Linebacker. How many linebackers do we have right now? don't have a strong safety. Fullback, tight end. No, I'm throwing in. I'm throwing in Honest Abe at tight end. He's a lock for it. He has that versatility. We need an offensive guard. Let me see how many. We might have to go with Millard Fillmore. Yeah, it could be a pulling guard. Is it right? Yeah, it's right guard then. Okay. Next up, baby, we're at Franklin Pierce, known for his physical vigor and lifestyle activities. Sorry, Franklin Pierce, yeah, 5'10", 162. You're looking at 5'9", 40, physical vigor and active lifestyle. I'm personally thinking cornerback. Let's go see what ChatGPT has to say on this one, though. Franklin Pierce. Running back, no. Quarterback, well, every one of them can be a quarterback. Safety, let's see what they say. Ability to recover quickly, setback. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, he might be a good. Let's throw him in at strong safety. Okay, Franklin Pierce. We're filling up our defense. Our offense is lacking. I'm waiting for a few big guys. Okay, like James Buchanan. Look at that sumbitch. 6 foot, 198, 6'2". Sorry, 6'2", 40. He's slow and he's fat. Enjoyed long walks and horseback riding. Okay, let's definitely James. If they put him as anything other than line, okay. Resilience, offensive line, defensive tackle, tight end. Yeah, so he's definitely. That's what I was thinking, a guard. Okay, so next one, big money, big ticket, first round draft pick in this. That's what we're going with. And you know who it is. It's Honest Abe, baby. I already said where he's going. With his 6'4", 180, 5'8", 40 time. Known for his strength and wrestling skill. Dude was a professional wrestler. That means he's going to be able to block and he's going to be able to catch with that 6'4", that 5'8", 40 time. I mean, for a present, that's pretty damn fast. So, of course, you know where we're sticking him. We already said it. I already said where he was going. Honest Abe, tight end number 1, baby. Tied end number 1. Okay, next up, what do we have? We have Andrew Johnson in the match. 5'10", 175, 6'2", 40, known for his physical resilience. I'm thinking D-end. I'm thinking defensive end. We're rounding out the line. I know who I want as my quarterback, so I'm saving that. No, he might be too fat, though. He might be better as like a left tackle. No, he doesn't have the... Maybe a right tackle. I mean, if you have Lincoln backing you up... If you have Lincoln backing you up on this, does it really... I mean, you're going to have to flex him over. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Offensive guard. Fullback. I think we do need... Yeah, we could throw him as our center. Let's think about this. So we have 11-11, so that's 22. We're gonna have depth on a few of these positions, a lot more. I'm gonna throw him. You know what, Millard Fillmore, you're getting X to number 2. Because we're gonna put Andrew Johnson. Let me check something right quick. Millard Fillmore. 5'10", 175. Versus 6 foot 175. Same. You know what? No. Fillmore's staying as the number 1. We're gonna throw up James Buchanan. Guard number 2. We might move him over to center later on. Okay, I'm kind of digging this. Okay, where are we at? Ulysses S. Grant. Just a bad motherfucker. Physically robust. How are you 5'8", 156, and physically robust? He might be our center. He might be. I know we're going to get a short center on this team, but leadership, calm under pressure. He led the Union through the Civil War. Physical, Grant's military career required significant endurance, strategic. He might be... He could be a good quarterback. He could be a good QB too. Middle linebacker? It's not bad. Offensive tackle. I just don't think he has the size for it. Who do we have as our middle linebacker? Oh, we have Washington. Let me see what they'd have Washington as. Let's just play this game. Let me move George Washington over to something else. Obviously, everybody, yeah, I have him as our middle linebacker, but we could... I don't think you waste Grant, though, as a second string position, you know? as our strong safety. Franklin Pierce and James K. Polk. Okay, James Buchanan. Oh yeah, I put him in because he's a big motherfucker. So here's what I'm thinking though for Grant. He's physically robust. He's only 5'8" though. Do we put him as an outside linebacker? Let him fucking shoot the edge? And put him as a blitzing linebacker at 5'8"? I would like to stick him on the offensive line. You know what? Let's put him as our center. As I said, there's a few of these where I'm like, I know where I want them to go, but there's others where I'm like, you have no fucking clue, dude. I have no clue. Because our quarterbacks are gonna, I already know who I want my quarterbacks to be. The good thing is you can have two fucking great people at quarterback at this. Okay. Rutherford B. Hayes, 5'8", 170, 6'2", 40. He's an outdoorsman, strong physical constitution. Strong physical constitution. I think that he's going to be... I'm going to throw him as a D-end. Okay, let's go see what they have to say on ChatGPT. Throughout his life, from his service in the Civil War to his political career, his mental toughness is important in football. Yeah. Strategic mindset. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, they have him as like a strong safety might be good. Do I have a strong safety yet? A Franklin Pierce. Putting him as a D-end with his physical constitution. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, James Garfield. 6 foot, 185, 5'9", 40. Dude's quick as shit. Physical strength and athletic build. He's going to be our other D-end. We're getting back-to-back D-ends in this, I think. Okay, Chester A. Arthur. Big dude, big boy. 6'2", 220. I think we found our left tackle, boys. I think we found our left tackle. 6'2", 40. It doesn't matter as long as that first step is quick. Oh, wait, I should be pulling this up here. Sorry about that. Chester A. Arthur, 6'2", 220, 6'2", 40. Enjoyed walking outdoor activities. I think we found our left tackle. Chester A. Arthur. Let's see. Let's see what they put him as. Physical presence, leadership skills, calm under pressure. Yeah, offensive tackle, that's what they said too. Ooh. Kind of going through like the lineman period. Academy. 3 athletics class. Athlete. This sounds like a Trump quote. He was the best. A good athlete. A great athlete. I don't do a good Trump. He could have probably played pro ball as a pitcher. I think he threw. What? Oh. Could he play football? Could he play soccer? He could do anything he wanted. He was physically and mentally. Okay, JFK. Let me see something. Chat. I'm gonna create a new thread for this. What presidents played football and the positions they played? Okay. Eisenhower. Running back and linebacker. Did I throw... Has Eisenhower been up yet? I don't think he has. Gerald Ford played center. Well, then Gerald Ford's going to be center. Reagan. Reagan was a guard? Huh. Let me see something on this. Six 184. Look at that. Ronald Reagan. Offensive guard. Well, I didn't even think about putting JFK. You know what? Okay, I'm going to switch around some of this. This might fuck up the whole thing. But Washington, obviously, going to move over. Putting him over as a quarterback makes sense. Taking Grant out as center. Moving him out to middle linebacker. I think that makes more sense. You want a strategic mind as your middle linebacker. I think that's what they were saying as well. They pull this up, go over here. Rutherford B. Hayes, Washington, Ulysses S. Grant, quarterback or middle linebacker. I think that you could really make an argument for either of these guys being quarterback or middle linebacker. I just think if you're going to do it realistically, because I was thinking about throwing JFK in, but reading that he played wide receiver, he makes more sense as a wide receiver. You want the leader, like your quarterback is the face of your team. So I think that we have to be realistic here and make George Washington, he's the face. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's going out there with. He knows who he is. And he might not be the greatest strategic mind. He might have killed one of his own spies. But like, let's move all that aside. He was able to lead the country. He was able to. He was such a good president that they wanted him to continue being the president. He was the one that basically made it so he's like, hey, listen, you're only president 2 times. It wasn't the rule, but because he did it, everybody else was like, you're only president 2 times, guys. Only 2 times he could be in. And then later on, they made it the rule. But that's beside the point. The point is right now that I think that we're at a good point with it. Fuck, I don't know where we are with this. Yeah, I think we just did Chester A. Arthur, and we threw him in. Sorry, my hotkeys are a little... Yeah, he was our left tackle, and that made sense. Okay. Next up, we're at Grover Cleveland. 5'11", 250. That's a big boy. That is a big boy. Physical robustness. 6'5", 40. I mean, he's... God, do we put him as a right guard? Or do we put him as a left guard and move Buchanan to tackle? Let's see where we have Buchanan. What's his size? 6 foot with a 6'2", 40, 198. Okay, let's see what they have Grover Cleveland as. Work ethic. Okay. They have him as a guard. That makes more sense. A DT? I mean, we could have two big ass DTs, but we're gonna have to move over somebody. Who do I have as our other DT? James Monroe? James Buchanan. 6 foot 189. Why do I have him as a... Okay, here's what we're doing. Moving James Monroe over to CB. John Quincy adding machine. 6 second, 5-7. Okay, you're gonna be a slot receiver, or yeah, you know what I'm saying. I just fucked that up. Okay, let's do this. James Monroe. No, wait. Yeah, that's what I want. James Monroe. Where the fuck did I... Okay, where was I at with this? There we were. I'm on Grover Cleveland, aren't I? Because the last one I did was Chester A. Arthur. They have Grover Cleveland here as an offensive guard or a defensive tackle. I'm putting Grover Cleveland as our DT. Our defense is pretty fucking built. What we need is a solid center, right tackle, and then a few more wide receivers. I think putting Abraham Lincoln as tight end, that just makes sense. I don't know why. I mean, I get why I put Washington as the middle linebacker originally. I think moving him to quarterback made sense. That left it open for Ulysses S. Grant to get taken off the line, put into the backfield, and be the defensive strategist that we all know that he is. Okay. Did I put in? Yeah, I put in Grover Cleveland. Okay, next up. Benjamin Harrison. 5'6", 165, 6 second 40. God, might go in as our kicker. That might make the most sense. Stature and presence, shorter than others, solid build, commanding presence. His physically could be an asset to football position. His physicality, okay. Leadership, strategic thinking, work ethic. Bro, I'm not throwing in Benjamin Harrison as a fullback, a linebacker. I'm not going to have a 5'6" center. Benjamin Harrison. No. You're going as our kicker. Ooh, we could have like a little Darren Sproles thing. Make him a kick returner. I might do that. That actually makes sense. He's small. Actually, I don't think Darren Sproles was a kick returner. This is bugging me. Hold on. Yeah, okay, so he was. Yeah. Whew. look like an idiot in front of the football people. Okay, who are we up? So, yeah, that makes sense. Benjamin Harrison, he's going to be like our Darren Sproles of the team. William McKinley, 5'7", 175, known for his stamina and resilience. What am I going to do with you, William McKinley? Why did you send me that? 903. William McKinley. Let's see what ChatGPT has to say about it. It's just like, we're trying to fill all the positions. Resilience, leadership, calm under pressure, strategic mindset. Bro, would he be a good kicker? Let me see something. Which presidents would make for a good kicker? No, I'm not putting Abe as a kicker. I'm not putting any of these guys as a kicker. Okay, Oh, you guys didn't see anything that I was just doing. Sorry, I'm getting used to switching back and forth between these things. So bear with me. Okay, let me see this. Oh, Roosevelt, that might be good. What do I have? Rutherford B. Hayes. Anyway, we're on William McKinley. We're trying to figure out what to do with him. 5'7", 175. I think we put him as our kicker. Now here's a tough one. Teddy Roosevelt, baby. Teddy R. Okay, let's go see. Was he one of the ones that played football? Hold on. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Teddy Roosevelt kind of pussified football, but it's the one that we know and love today, so. If I'm not mistaken, Teddy Roosevelt had like an issue, potential. No, I want him. Linebacker, fullback. Ooh, he might not. D end. I don't think we have any D ends. I think that would make sense with the 5'8", 40. Oh shit. Okay, tight end. He could be a tight end too, but I don't think we want to waste his talent. As a backup. Okay, let me see. Five eight, 170. Six foot. Yeah, I think we put, as much as I don't want him, I'd rather We should have went the other way. We should have started with like where we're at now. And move backwards. Because a lot of these guys are going to get 86 later on. I mean, they're so small. We've grown as a country since then. Just physically and our stature. But yeah, I think we're putting Teddy Roosevelt as a D end. I don't know. Okay, who do we have on offense? Because our defense is now getting pretty. Because he's that boxer, a hunter. Nah. You know what? Teddy, you're our center. You're a big motherfucker. I think that makes sense. Okay. Now, here's one that I've been waiting for. Here's another one. William Howard Taft, 6 foot, 340, baby, 340. Yeah, of course he's gonna have a 6'8", 40 time. First president to throw the first pitch in a baseball game. Dude had to have his own bathtub built, like specifically at the White House. So I think what we have to do with him, this is why I've been saving this position. I think we have Grover Cleveland and Taft. Taft is just got. I mean, we have two massive run stoppers right there. Just two dudes that are gonna. I think that's the play. Taft has to be a DT. I was thinking originally offensive line, but I don't think he has. I think we could just put him into a hole, and he just shuts down the run in that hole. Like, who the fuck is going to move that guy? I like this as the strat. Okay. Now we're going over. We have Woodrow Wilson, 5'11", 170, 6-second 40, golf and physical exercise. Let's see what they say about Woodrow Wilson. Strategic mindset, leadership skills, calm under pressure, quarterback. Do we put him as our QB too? Tight end. Calmness under pressure and endurance to make him valuable. We might want to throw him as our secondary tight end. We could throw him as our outside linebacker. We don't have that filled. What are we up to right now? There we are. Okay. Alright, Woodrow Wilson, right? That's who we just searched for. Yeah, Woodrow Wilson. I think we throw him as our outside linebacker. I think that's what we do. It's not my favorite move for him, but with the 5'11", it makes sense. Okay. Okay, where are we up to? Warren G. Harding. 6 foot, 173, 6 second. Love of golf. We might stick him in at right tackle. We might have to, guys. Like, I don't... I think that we don't have a right tackle yet. I think once we get closer to towards the end, that's where a lot of these wide receivers are going to start popping up. Why do I have John Tyler, wide receiver 3? Why do I have him as our slot? John Tyler, 6. Oh, because he ran a 5'8". That's why. I was just like, I don't know, throw in a random 40 time for each one. Okay, Woodrow Wilson. 6 foot. Okay, let's go see what ChatGPT has to say. I like how they all have a strategic mindset. Like, they're all like, oh, they're really good with, like, interpersonal skills. Oh shit, like, I don't want all these guys to be middle linebackers, safeties. You might make a good tight end too. Woodrow Wilson. I'm going to have to throw him in as a right tackle. I don't know where else to put him. It's not big. I might have that quick step that's needed from the golfing. I think that's the move. Okay, next one up. Warren G. Harding. 6 foot, 173. God. Oh, wait, it was Warren G. Wait, do I have Woodrow Wilson on here twice? I do, okay. I meant Warren G. Harding. Let's go see what they have to say about him. Here. Throw Warren G as an offensive guard, tight end. If you can play tight end or guard, you can play. So they definitely have him as a lineman. So I don't think that is a bad position to put him at right tackle. Okay, so here's what they have him as. Offensive guard, tight end, center, linebacker. So if you can do offensive guard and tight end, I don't think that a right tackle is that, like, out there of an idea for it. Right? Am I crazy about that one? I don't think I'm crazy about that. Okay. team is filling up. We have our whole defense stacked, well, placed at least. Okay, let's go to the next one. At least we have somebody playing in every position. Calvin Coolidge, 5'10", 165. Jeez, dude. Activities. Okay, I don't know where to put Calvin Coolidge. I don't know where to put Calvin Coolidge. What do you guys have? Discipline, work ethic, leader by example. Okay, well now Coolidge has to be our kicker. It's the first time I've ever seen him be like, that's a kicker. If I ever saw one, Calvin Coolidge is a kicker. So, now we're going to move William McKinley. Calvin. The first I've never seen them pop up and be like, kicker. Which, I mean, it does make sense if he's calm under pressure. That's the first thing about him. With the 5'10", 160, it makes sense. Who do we have next? All right, Herbert Hoover. 5'11", 187, 6'1", 40, fishing and outdoor sports. This is tough. Physical fitness. Offensive guard. That does make sense. I wouldn't fuck up with that as the actual strategy. Who do we have as our guards? James Buchanan. 198 with a 6'2", 40.
Yo!
I'm pretty far into the list. Do you want to go see what it looks like?
Yeah, I have it pulled up.
Okay, what are you looking at right now? Is it the list of them, or is it the actual standings?
I'm looking at your depth chart.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch it over. This is kind of hard, not gonna lie.
I can imagine, Trace.
It's been really difficult to do by myself. Okay, so here's what I have. George Washington. I originally had him as...
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, please.
Are you talking to me?
What's that? No.
Okay.
Okay. I'm talking to you now.
Oh, okay. So I originally took George Washington, threw him in as middle linebacker.
Yeah.
But I switched him over to quarterback because it's kind of like the face of the team, you know?
Yeah.
John Adams, I have him as, with 5'7", 175. Dude, I had ChatGPT design a 40 time for each president based on their physical stats and who they are.
And it works. I love that.
Dude, it was fucking dope. Granted, none of these guys, I think it was only Obama does a sub 5 second 40.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, yo, that's kind of racist. John Adams, I'm just going to go through what position I have each of these guys at, you know. Where the fuck did John Adams go?
Hold on, Trace. I would like to put up a couple of arguments before we get there, okay?
Okay.
My first argument is for the quarterback, okay?
Yeah.
We have to pick somebody that can gather a team, that can lead a team well. And normally, quarterbacks are the softer of the group when it comes to an NFL football team. You know what I mean? These are the guys that got to be good in between the ears.
Yeah.
George Washington had wooden. Okay?
I don't know.
George Washington
Soft.
chopped down trees and then turned them into teeth. George Washington is our Jack Lambert. Okay. I think you nailed it when you originally put him at middle linebacker. Not only that, what percentage of the NFL is black? A pretty good amount.
Yeah, it's like,
You know?
I think like 60%.
Most of them.
Yeah.
George Washington, regardless of the rules he designed, was pro-slavery. Okay? We want him out there trying to tear motherfuckers' heads off. You know? We don't want him back there throwing passes. We want him to use his racism to saw someone in half, okay?
Here's what I'm doing.
And here, I've put in a reference, if you're ready.
Yeah, let me take a look.
Are you watching?
Let me take a look at this.
Tell me if you have it pulled up.
Okay.
Look at him gathering a crowd, just 50,000 fans. He just walks up to the mound. He's wearing a bulletproof vest. I don't give a fuck. I'm a leader. I'm our leader, motherfuckers. Yes, it's me. Pressure's on. Wind up. Right down the gut? After 9/11? Just, how many motherfuckers do that anyway?
So you're saying you want George W. Bush to be our quarterback?
Yes, Trace, think about it. Think about how many professional athletes have taken the mound for a first pitch that are in the current NFL right now.
Well,
Think about it.
Here's what
Probably quarterbacks too.
Here's what I will say. I don't think of George W. Bush as our QB1. I see him as
I don't
a
know,
QB2.
man.
I see him as a
I
QB2
mean,
right
I
there.
can see him as a QB2, but I mean, look at the dude, 9/11 type pressure with a bulletproof vest. Yeesh. He threw a strike.
Well, here's the other thing. I'm going down through each president in order. So this is going to change over time.
Okay.
So, like, as I said, I originally had George Washington as the middle linebacker, but when I was thinking about it, I was like, Ulysses S. Grant, man. That military mindset. Like,
Yeah, he'd be a good general of the defense.
You know
You
what
can't
I'm saying?
disagree with that.
Like, and that's kind of where I was having issue with it. Like, it was a tough one. Like, he's a lighter fellow at 156 and 5'8". He's a short-ass quarterback. Like, really, I'm taking, like, a lot of these things into what I'm looking for with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's
But Ulysses S. Grant is about attack. I think that he would be the perfect middle linebacker. Maybe we run a 3-4, and we have George Washington and Ulysses S. Grant just stonewalling the middle.
Well,
They'll be our C.J. Mosley, Quincy Williams.
I'm not against that because, I mean, running a 3-4, we could have Taft as the nose tackle.
I also want to bring up some evidence as to who I think the nose guard should be.
Who do you think the nose guard should be?
Hold on. I'll pull up my damn stat sheet here.
Do you want me to send over the stat sheet?
No, hold on.
I could throw it into the chat, and then we can just
Here.
both go over this at the same time.
I know. I'm pulling up evidence. Okay? Look at this guy right here.
Nixon as our okay, so you're talking.
Tell me that he doesn't have experience guarding noses. He walks into a room and bumps into the first shit he sees. He had to get good at it. I can't think of a better nose guard than Richard Nixon. I'm just saying.
That was a great joke. But here's the thing. Do you know how much Taft weighed?
How much?
340 pounds.
Okay.
Dude's
Here's my follow-up. Was Richard Nixon Watergate?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I've made a slight change then. Although he would be great at guarding noses, he really worked extreme overtime to cover that shit up. Imagine what he would do to a wide receiver one. He's cornerback number one.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
His dedication to covering, unmatched to the rest of these guys. You know what I mean? If Hillary Clinton was on the list, God bless her soul, she barely missed out on making it. She would be cornerback number one. She could cover anything.
I know.
You know what I mean?
The tough part is, man, I'm starting with a bunch of a bunch of players I don't know. Like, who the fuck knows anything about, let me throw up a random one, James K. Polk.
I don't know anything about any of them.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, you're kind of at the back end of it. That's why I just want to run through where I'm at with it, and then we can make the adjustments accordingly. That fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so where are we at? George Washington, I had to throw him in at quarterback, and I get where you were coming from, but I'm not against making it a two linebacker system.
Yeah. Look, I worry George Washington's going to play quarterback just like Danny. He's going to risk losing a 60-yard touchdown. Barack running, just screaming down the sideline. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Barack screaming down the sideline. He breaks the pocket, and then he sees what he hates most in this world, a black man. You don't think he would take every opportunity to tuck that ball away, lower his shoulder, and get a nice knock? I think he would. Now he's hurt. Shoulders out.
I threw the Excel spreadsheet into the chat to make this a lot easier so that I can switch over my screen to, like, the depth chart.
Okay. I don't see it.
It should be in the general chat that we have.
I don't see it.
Says,
I see. The last thing you said is what game is this?
what the fuck? The dog money. You see the picture that Slender Finesser posted, and then unmute me. Why would you mute me again?
What? I see. The last thing that was posted was Danny posted a picture of the game we were playing, and you saying, "What game is this?"
Oh, I just realized I was in the wrong. I was in the actual like visual chat. Let me do this. Okay. I was wondering what all that was. Okay, do you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna make it easier. Because then I can switch my screen.
It's not letting me do it.
Do you not have Excel?
No.
Oh, hold on here. You have Google, right?
I think so.
You have a Google account?
I do.
Okay, give me one quick second. Upload file. Downloads, presidents. Download. What's your Gmail?
Rossi.luke3@gmail.com.
Should have probably muted you for that. Nobody's watching this. It's me and one other person. I don't know who this other person is, but I'll say this. They have been in it since the start.
Is this live stream?
Yeah.
Are you on Twitch?
I'm on YouTube.
Well, whoever's watching, if you could please comment on the Richard Nixon. I put a lot of time into that joke. I only know like 6 presidents, man.
I know, it's really hard. It's really hard. This is... I was like, basically, my whole thing was really, I was like, Abraham Lincoln would make a fucking Debo tight end.
I already had him slated as the tight end because his hatred for the blacks is clearly less than than a lot of the other presidents, even recently. You know what I mean? Whether or not he did it for the right reasons, he did that shit. So like, he's not gonna. Although we could use him because he apparently hunted vampires, no doubt he'd be a good middle linebacker. But I think he's good in the clutch. I think he catches enough to where we just use that big frame. He's basically our Kyle Pitts, but we would use him much more than Atlanta.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, my whole thing with him really was more from his historical background. He was a wrestler, so you know that he's good in the trenches. You know he can.
Yeah, I mean he's Rob Gronkowski. You know,
he really is. He's the president version of Rob Gronkowski. Like,
I agree.
Except he's going the opposite way here. Rob went from, the NFL to the WWE. He's going from WWE to the NFL.
Who is?
Abraham Lincoln.
Why WWE?
Because he was a professional wrestler.
Oh. Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes a lot more sense.
Okay. So here's where I'm at with it. Washington quarterback, John Adams. I have him as our running back 3.
Okay.
I just didn't know where to put him. Thomas Jefferson. Where did I put Thomas Jefferson? He's on defense. As a cornerback, 6'2", 174 with a 5'8", 40.
6'2".
174 pounds with a 5'8", 40. He's a horseman and an avid walker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I think that's a good spot. Do I think he's gonna go as hard as Richard Dixon will? No, but cornerback nonetheless. He's definitely in the secondary. Hey, will you grab me my scissors, please?
Now, James Madison, I threw him as our long snapper. He's 5'4", 100 pounds. I didn't know what else to do with the guy.
Yeah, fair.
James Monroe. I put a lot of these guys on defense. I put him as a cornerback. Why did I do that? Oh, because he's 6 foot, 189 with a 5'7", 40. He fought in the Revolutionary War, had a strong military background.
Nice.
John.
So what did you put him at?
Cornerback.
Well, I think we changed that to safety. That strong military background speaks a little bit more like. I think it speaks a little bit more towards leadership qualities that would come more from the back end of the secondary. More of a quarterback of that literal general of the defense is normally your middle linebacker and safety.
I'll put him as strong safety. I like that.
Yeah.
John Quincy Adding Machine.
Adding.
I also threw him as a cornerback.
Okay.
Yeah, a 5'7", 175 with a 6-second 40. But he was an avid swimmer, so he has that endurance to keep up, over like.
Yeah, he's a good field corner. We don't want him running the cover 2 part, but we'll just open it up and run.
I put him as like the CB3.
Fine.
Let's see, Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory. I have him as a running back. I think that dude's gonna ground and pound the shit out of it. 6'1", 140 pounds with a 5'6", 40. Yeah. Andrew Jackson, I just see him as this, like, he was a tenacious motherfucker. He beat
the RB1.
RB1. Martin Van Buren.
Who the fuck is that?
He was our 9th president.
Give me a step.
8th president. 5'6", 164 with a 6'1", 40. Avid walker who kept active through life. I put him as our punter.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck are you gonna do with a guy that's 5'6", 164?
Yeah, he's cooked. He's just a lie of fucking ability.
We
might end up with quite a bit of punters on this goddamn team.
It's kind of. I need to fill out the roster, though.
Yeah, if we have to make it a 53-man roster, how many presidents do we have?
We have 46. So.
Okay, so everybody makes the team. Wow, we are just the fucking league of their own, aren't we?
This team is not going to be good. Like
Yeah, I
I
mean,
they're
uh,
also all very old men. Like
uh, the good news is if there's only that many people, we're allowed to pick like 4 or 5 to go both ways. So,
I see.
hey, Vampire Slayer, you're playing both now.
I'm letting them only go one way.
I
That's
think that's what they should do. I think that makes the most sense. But I mean, I'm just saying, technically, 53-man roster. We only have 47,
we'll
so
see where we're at with things.
yeah.
William Henry Harrison, 5'8", 157, 5'9", 40. Veteran of the War of 1812 and known for his physical endurance. I threw him as an outside linebacker.
That, yeah, I mean, he's a war guy. He'll
Yeah,
get dirty.
that's what I'm saying,
He could
man.
rush the passer. What was his height weight?
6 foot. Wait, where is it? No, sorry,
Say what?
5'8", 157.
God, he's heavy compared to most of these motherfuckers we got.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Well, he's light compared to a lot of them, but they
Oh,
start
really?
going up in size
Oh,
pretty
yeah, that
swiftly.
makes sense. Thank God.
Like
Thank God we got the new generation coming in.
I know, right?
God
Uh,
damn. Where the fuck are we gonna put our current president? I can't wait to hear this one.
I don't know yet. I only got to like 29 of them.
Damn.
What is it? William Henry Harrison.
With
Where did I
this?
put him?
Like, no, and so you can turn the light off.
Oh, I can turn it up.
Where the fuck? Oh, William Henry Harrison. I put as a John Tyler. I have as our what is John Tyler? 6 foot 160. I have him as our slot receiver. He has a 5'8" 40 time.
Oh, what a fast fucking guy.
You know, the only person that's going to be faster is Obama, and we're putting him as our wide receiver one. He's going
Yeah,
to
I mean
stretch the field.
that just is so automatic. He's like our Tyreek Hill.
He is.
We could put these guys. We should put these guys in like the Little League World Championship and see how they do.
I want to see them against like a D3 college.
No, they would get raped by a D3 college. I would like to see them against one of those School of the Blinds, a high school team. That's fair. I guess. Wait, I said blind.
I don't think they have a team.
The School of the Blind, running around with fucking canes. You know what I mean?
Just swatting each other and shit.
My mistake. The School of the Deaf, because they do have football teams. I know it. And the one in Oklahoma,
Yeah,
low key, not bad. Like, they're pretty good.
I could see that.
They can't.
Okay, I didn't know what to do with James Cable. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you hear it?
Wait,
Did you
what?
hear it? I said they can't. When you said I could see it.
Ah, that's funny.
They can, though. They're just
Okay.
deaf. They just can't hear it.
They just choose not to.
Who'd you have?
James K. Polk. I threw him at free safety, but I don't like him there. 5'8".
What's his stats?
He's 5'8", 174 pounds, with a 6-second 40. Known for his strong work ethic and energy.
He's probably gonna. That's probably where he's gonna end up. Just not free safety number one.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a lower end free safety. I mean, it's that 5'8" that really fucked him.
Yeah.
Zachary Taylor, another 5'8", 170 with a 6'1", 40, but career military officer with a reputation for physical endurance. So where do I put Zachary Taylor? I think I put him on the line. Oh no, I put him as our fullback.
Okay.
Physical endurance makes sense to me. Millard Fillmore, 6 foot, 175, 6-second 40. Enjoyed swimming and outdoor activities. Threw him in as a right guard.
Sheesh.
I'm really trying to get at least somebody that I needed a lineman at that point, you know.
Yeah. We'll move him around. I mean, he's just gonna get buried on the depth chart when we get to like fucking Bill Clinton. You know what I mean?
That's kind of my thought. Is like I think I've been thinking Bill Clinton's probably going to be our starting right guard.
Yeah. I mean, shit, he might end up as the left tackle. We'll see what the stats look like.
No, actually, I found the perfect left tackle, and I'll get.
Yeah, Chester Arthur.
Yeah, Chester A. Arthur. Franklin Pierce, 5'10", 162 with a 5'9", 40. Physical vigor and active lifestyle. And what do I have him at? I have him as our strong safety too.
Okay.
James Buchanan, 6 foot, 198, 6'2", 40. Enjoyed long walks and horseback riding.
Live.
Left guard.
Yeah.
Lincoln, we already talked about this. 6'4", 180, 5'8", 40.
She's an absolute fucking specimen.
Just like...
Give him an axe. Better not be any vampires around.
Andrew Johnson, 5'10", 175, 6'2", known for his physical resilience. Where did I throw Andrew Johnson? The good thing is they're all decently tall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You haven't put Andrew Johnson on the list.
Wait, did I? No, he's our right guard too.
Okay.
Maybe we move him up, but anyway, we'll figure that out later. Ulysses S. Grant, 5'8", 156, 6'2", exceptional horseman, physically robust. I know he's short, but fucking middle linebacker.
Yeah.
Rutherford B. Hayes.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to run one of those teams, one of those high school teams where the quarterback is just the best athlete, so he plays fucking middle linebacker as well. Oh, man.
I'm with you.
At least we know who we are.
We know the team.
We're going to be disciplined. You know?
The good thing is, let me pull this up. We have some that actually played football. Not a lot.
Jesus.
Look at this quote. This is presidents who played football. Look at this. Donald Trump from New York Military Academy. This person's quote, it sounds like it was Donald Trump. He was the best, a good athlete, a great athlete. Is it just like...
Here's the thing about Donald Trump. I have a strong feeling he's going to end up as our head coach.
I wasn't even thinking about like coaches on this, because honestly... When you put up Nixon...
Yeah.
That was kind of one of my thoughts, is like... Nixon or like LBJ.
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James.
We might need him at tight end.
I forgot that LeBron James was president.
To be honest, Kanye West.
If only. If only.
Imagine what we could have done with this list.
I have Rutherford B. Hayes, 5'8", 170, 6'2", 40. Physical. He had physical constitution strong. I threw him as a D end.
Mm-hmm.
James A. Garfield, 6 foot, 185, 5'9", 40. Physical strength and athletic build. Where did I put James Garfield? Oh. Our other D end. We went back to back with D ends on that. Chester A. Arthur, left tackle at 6'2", 220. That's why, with a 6'2", 40. I was like, well, that dude has to be our left tackle at 6'2", 220.
Yeah. Good luck finding better than that.
You know, because he has that height advantage. The next one comes up with Grover Cleveland, 5'11", 250 with a 6'5".
Jesus. Grover. See you on the D-line, buddy.
Yeah, that's it. DT, baby. DT.
Yeah. That's really good. He's trench warfare, man.
That was
have any military experience?
Let me see. Known for physically robustness.
Known for being fat.
Yeah, kind of.
Fuck?
Fuck it. I mean, if the shoe fits, throw him on the D line, you know?
Yeah.
What is this?
He
Benjamin,
could play guard, though. I mean, compared to this ragtag group we got
I
coming
mean,
forward.
this really is the most ragtag group.
Jesus.
I
I
want
mean, they got some cool names, though.
They do.
Calvin Coolidge. Sick.
Dude. Fucking kicker. It was like.
William McKinley. Tell me that's not basically just Kool-Aid McKinstry. That's his grandpa.
This next one's going to be Benjamin Harrison, 5'6", 165 with a 6'2". Enjoyed walking and staying active. I figured kick returner, make him like a Darren Sproles sort, you know?
Man, I guess if we're assigning people to those roles, I just assume Barack's going to have to return the kicks, though. He's like on the depth chart listed as our kick returner, but everybody knows who we're marching out there. He lead blocks on kick return, you know?
He just gets put on his ass every play.
You run towards the wedge, Benjamin. Doing your best, just lay your body on the line for Barack, who's obviously going to have to take over the game.
That's great. William McKinley, I threw him in as our kicker. I didn't know what to do. 5'7", 175 with a 6-second 40. Known for
Get out there.
Stamina and resilience.
Stamina and resilience. Yeah, that's all we need. He'll actually practice. Most nowadays kickers, they be playing ping pong and shit. So I could see him, grinding.
Just putting in the effort, man. Putting in the work.
He was backup, wasn't he? Or was he the starter?
He was the backup because
Yeah,
I've been throwing
perfect.
it into ChatGPT also.
Yeah.
And seeing what it recommends for the positions, and it said for the only person that recommended as a kicker was Calvin Coolidge, and I was like, we found our kicker.
Perfect. He was recommended by a friend.
I was like, if you're gonna recommend it, that I'm gonna do that. Everything else is like quarterback, middle linebacker. I'm like, yeah, they were all presidents. Of course, those are gonna be the positions. Teddy Roosevelt, 5'10", 210 pounds with a 5'8", 40. Boxer, hunter, avid outdoorsman.
Was this the Roosevelt that lost feelings in his legs?
I think so.
That was in a wheelchair. Is there another Roosevelt? Franklin?
You're thinking of FDR.
FDR. Okay, good. Yeah, good. I was going to say.
This one was the guy that was the head of the Rough Riders. He was
Okay.
like a military dude. He actually changed the game of football.
We should put, just to say this because we have no use for FDR, and I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but we should put him as the third string kicker for the comedy.
I'm not against it.
You know what I mean? It sums up the team as a whole. It's like, yeah, but our kicker can't feel his legs. He has polio.
He kicks with polio. I was thinking running back, honestly.
Yeah, just as good. Just get the nickname the Iron Lung. Get it out the way.
This is a lot more fun with another person.
I can imagine.
Yeah, me doing this by myself has just been like, well, we'll see who's next.
Yeah.
Then I have Taft, 6 foot, 340, 6'8", 40, which is just, he runs a 7-second 40.
How tall was he?
6 foot,
6 foot. What was his weight?
340.
What?
Bro had to get his own bathtub made specially in the White House.
Wow. Oh my God.
The only
That's
thing that they had for his physical asset.
was he not a military guy? Taft?
Taft, I think he might have been.
That sounds super military.
I think you might be right.
Can you check?
Uh,
Because I would love a guy that has some experience in guerrilla tactics, leading the trenches down there.
Most of our presidents have. No, William Howard Taft never served in the military.
Makes a lot of sense. I
But
don't know why
he was-
General Taft sounds like something.
He was the son of Ulysses S. Grant's Secretary of War. So some of that came over. Some of that.
Yeah,
I mean, it rubbed off on him.
yeah. Hopefully he got the belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when I was putting this together, I was like, well, Taft is either offensive line. Then I was looking at all the sizes. I'm like, he's DT, baby.
Yeah.
But would I pay to watch like the spring ball game of this? Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
This would be amazing.
I'll make my AI will get to that point. We'll be able to do it.
We'll just be able to put this roster up.
Yeah.
Let's see. Woodrow Wilson, 5'11", 170, 6'2", 40. Enjoyed golf and physical exercise. What the fuck do I have Woodrow Wilson at?
You have about right linebacker, outside linebacker.
Right tackle?
No, outside linebacker.
Oh, I do. Yeah, you're right. I just didn't know where to put him. We'll probably find somebody better than that. But
Yeah, he just sounds like a guy though. Like he's gonna be a linebacker. Woodrow Wilson. You know what I mean?
I mean, that's kind of my thought. Really, what I did was I plugged it into ChatGPT, and I was like, fuck it.
That's what they did. They were like Woodrow Wilson.
Wilson.
Linebacker as fuck. He sounds like the type of guy that would just put 2 screws right on your chest. You know what I mean?
I really like this just because, like them coming up, you know, like they do on the screens, and it just being like, Warren G. Harding, 6 foot, 173, 28th president of the United States. Let's see. Another golfer. What do I have Warren G as? Did I put him as? There he is. He's our right tackle. 6 foot, 173. I have nowhere to put him. And we needed a tackle.
All right. We'll see you lower on the list, Warren.
I mean, that's kind of where it's going to be. Or maybe not. Maybe you just get it. Because where the fuck else are we going to put you? Calvin Coolidge, 5'10", 165, with a 6'2", 40. That's who I have
He's
as
the
our
kicker. Yeah, Calvin Coolidge. He's cool man Calvin.
It definitely also has the name of like a kicker. Like kickers always have, like, if it's like a white dude like that, you're gonna have a crazy name, and you're just gonna be able to rip it. Herbert Hoover, 5'11", 187, with a 6'1", 40. Enjoyed fishing and outdoor sports.
Bro, isn't, just to backtrack here to our current defensive, or where was that motherfucker? Go back to offense. Yeah, dude, isn't Warren G? Isn't that guy? Isn't that dude that be singing?
No, that's Kenny G.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, you're right.
You should. Oh man, what the fuck is he saying? Radiators? What's that song? Oh my god, bro! Did he die? R.I.P. Warren G. Isn't that guy? He's like the. Who the fuck am I thinking?
Warren Griffin the third. It's like It's like RG3. It's WG3. It doesn't say he died.
Who am I thinking of? Is this not the dude?
You're thinking of Takeoff.
I'm gonna kill you. What are his most famous songs? I'm sorry to interrupt our program.
I mean, it's fine. Regulate.
Regulators. Yes, bro. Go to Nick real quick. Play that shit. I gotta hear some Warren G real quick.
Regulators. You regulate any
Oh my god. Yeah, he'd be like,
damn good too.
and I'll be with Warren G. He's so hard.
Gotta be handy with the steel if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
To consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones rolling in my ride, chilling all alone. Just hit
Right here.
the side of the
Look at everything
LBC.
see.
It's the
Warren G. So tough. He was. Mega boy. Oh man, that's some good shit.
That's funny. Okay, so we're at Herbert Hoover. I don't have him on the list yet. Let me see if I pulled him into this. Okay, so this is what this is.
Yeah. You're trying to get it a little more. Oh. Trish,
What?
my bad. What happened?
We're at Herbert Hoover.
Tell me about him. Where we got him?
5'11", 187, with a 6'1" 40, a fisherman and outdoor sportsman. He has to be a lineman with a fisherman in outdoor sports.
Yeah.
ChatGPT recommends offensive guard, safety, middle linebacker, and quarterback.
Offensive guard is fine. He can be depth. Everybody needs a line depth.
Yeah, because I think we had, well, granted, we had Millard Fillmore as our RG1. Give me a second. 6 foot, 175. 5'11", 187. I think he becomes our
Yeah.
right guard 1.
I think so too.
I want to see this team go against, like, the Chiefs, you know, just get, or, like, the Ravens and just get obliterated.
Yeah. I want it to be the Ravens or the Eagles, you know?
Yeah, just a team that would absolutely crush.
Yeah. And like a team that's like they have black quarterbacks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like...
This is just a win for America to watch them get absolutely deleted. You know?
Just destroyed.
Because I bet most of these guys are shitty anyway, you know what I mean? Even if they were good presidents, fuck these guys.
Okay, so FDR. Damn it, he would have been so good if he wasn't in a wheelchair.
What is his stats?
6'2", 188.
Oh man, you know what? Get out there, roll around, buddy.
We could put him as our center too. It says he's a 6'2", 40, an avid sailor and sports enthusiast, despite his disability.
Yeah, I mean, low center of gravity. Throw him as center two.
Center 2. Okay.
He might be a good long snapper. Just saying.
I mean,
They'd probably like let him just kind of throw it back there.
it'd be like, I mean, he made
He
it.
can't be touched. You know what I mean?
Hey, you're not wrong.
This is just a skill. You've done it before. Long snapping is a skill that takes a lot of practice and perfection.
You're not wrong.
Get your half-ass out there.
Wait, this team's gonna have 2 long snappers?
I think so. I mean, like, dude, you know what? I've changed my mind. Put him as the kicker 3. It
still
just
too
means
funny.
too much.
You know
It just
what?
means too much. Yeah, kicker 2.
I like the idea of him being better than William McKinley.
Yeah.
Just like just William McKinley the whole time. He was like, guys, I was president too. He can't even kick.
Who the fuck is this guy? You know what I mean? Just Obama. Like,
Obama is
get him out of here.
like Loki, just like the whole face of this team.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, where are we at? Harry S. Truman, 5'9", 167, 6'1", 40 time. Walking and staying physically active were his traits. I can throw him into ChatGPT and see what they say as well.
What was his height weight again?
5'9", 167.
Worthless.
You
Just
know?
another fucking practice squad body.
Should we make him like our DT, like just like one of the backups? I don't know.
Yeah.
Or make him like a... Here, let's see what ChatGPT has to say.
He's just gonna end up on the hands team. It's like everybody's got to play. You know what I mean?
I mean, you're not wrong.
He just plays like the 3rd layer of hands team. Just the guy that's there in case they pop it up, he can fair catch it.
Yeah. You see, they always throw a quarterback, next up is going to be middle linebacker. That's what they do with most of these guys. Throw him as a safety. Why the fuck? I love it, like, when a dude's 5'6", they're like, he could be a tight end.
Put him at whatever position. This guy is useless.
Yeah.
That's how the coaches talk about it in the meetings. Just fucking slap him on the board. You know what I mean?
I mean, he has the... Here, we'll throw
They'll just be discussing. The DB's coach is like, I mean, he's a nice enough guy. I wouldn't mind having him in our meetings, you know? All right, I guess he's safety by default.
You know what he is, actually? He's the quarterback 3. That makes a lot of sense. He's the guy that never is going to see the field.
And is happy about it.
Yeah, he just carries the clipboard around.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly who that guy is.
God, he better be a nerd.
Dwight E. D. Eisenhower, 5'10", 180, 5'9", 40. Damn. Exceptional golfer and enjoyed sports.
Wide receiver, slot.
I was
Slot
thinking,
receiver.
well, we need to throw somebody at cornerback 1.
And it can't be Richard Nixon.
Yeah. He actually played football, and he was like a lineman.
He was a lineman.
Let me see what he was. Let me pull this up. Wait, no, I guess Nixon didn't. I was thinking of Reagan.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think for the pun, I think he's got to be cornerback 1. He will literally do anything to cover up.
Oh, you're talking about, I like that. So then Dwight, let's just throw him as a depth chart wide receiver, Eisenhower.
Yeah. I put him as one of the backup slots personally.
He's never gonna see the field. Actually, I mean, he might with the 5'9", 40. Like, who the fuck?
I'm saying.
Yeah. JFK. I think wide receiver 2. He played wide receiver in college.
Yeah, and like those guys, they take a lot of headshots.
Yeah.
Someone across the middle versus Ray Lewis. Who do you want out there? Someone with experience with head injury.
Oh, you can say the same thing about Lincoln.
Yeah, you could.
Okay, LBJ. I haven't been posting these on here. Give me a second.
Who is that?
Lyndon Baines Johnson. He was the guy that took over after JFK got shot in the head. 6'3", 200 pounds. He also had known for his physical stature, enjoyed swimming, and had an enormous penis. That is a real fact. He used to whip it out.
Alright,
He was just a disgusting motherfucker as well.
He just seems like he's either going to be... He has to play a premier position, at least for now, based on that stat line.
I think tight end too.
So, man, I don't know, because I guess we probably run a lot of 12 personnel in this scenario, you know?
I mean, we're not going to run our fullback. We
No.
could, let me see, he has a 6'2".
Because I'm thinking, like, bro, edge rusher.
That was my other thing, was going to say D-end.
I feel like he's a starter.
Okay, let's see. Now, Rutherford...
Garfield or Hayes, yeah.
Yeah, let me see this right quick. Hayes was 5'8". Okay, yeah, Hayes is going back.
Oh, no, yeah. He was like, did you say 6'3", 200?
Yeah, 6'3", 200.
Yeah, unit for us.
Oh yeah, like absolute unit for this team. I mean, 6'3" alone is pretty solid. Like,
Yeah.
okay, next up is your favorite, Richard Nixon, 5'11", 175, 6'1", 40. Enjoyed bowling and football.
Oh, man. Cornerback 1.
Cornerback 1.
Yeah.
He's gonna be that sort of dude that like will like pull down the other guy's pants and be like, "I was going to tackle him."
Yeah, I was going to tackle him. I promise.
Okay, so Gerald Ford
I'm
is
for his
next.
ass.
And Gerald Ford. Okay, here we go. 6 foot, 195, a 5'5", 40, Star
Fast.
football player at the University of Michigan.
Okay, he's actually
He could be.
he's the man.
He's the guy that like they bring onto the team as the ringer.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
see.
he's got to be receiver.
He played center, linebacker, and long snapper. Let's throw him as the long snapper.
Can't do it. He actually played college football.
And with a 5.5 40. So what were you saying for him?
I mean, based on our lineup, go read the other receivers. Fucking make JFK the slot. He takes more hits over the middle anyway in the slot, so put him as top of wide receiver 3. Yeah, so move Tyler down.
Yeah.
Put him in the top slot. There's 3 slots.
Well, this is number 1 save for Obama.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and slide him in right there.
Yeah, because
So we have Obama and Ford, and then JFK running the slot. Yeah, I like that.
honestly, that actually sounds like that could be a decent lineup in like a D2 college.
Yeah,
It's just our line is gonna get obliterated.
yeah.
Jimmy Carter. Oh my god.
Who are we on right now?
Jimmy Carter.
Who are we just on?
Gerald Ford.
Okay. Look here, Carter.
Okay, so 5'10", 160, 5'4", 40. Enjoy
Full speed.
running and often jogged for exercise. He's also still
Running.
alive.
Running back.
I'm gonna put him as a running back too.
He's our third down back for sure.
Oh yeah,
Speed back, because you said Andrew Jackson's our power guy, right?
yeah. That dude's gonna be the power guy for sure.
We'll fight what Thunder and Lightning.
You know, like it's good to have. What we could do is run like the Browns did, and
Yeah.
just like switch them out.
That's probably what we would do.
That's exactly what we'd do. Oh, the Gipper, Ronald Reagan's next. Oh, let me do that.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, 6'1", 184, 5'5", 40. Played college football and was an avid horse rider.
I don't know if this piece of information helps, but I think historically black people hate Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
So put him at a position that I don't know. Maybe we need him to talk a lot of shit, get in people's heads.
maybe we throw him as like our right tackle.
Yeah,
Warren G. Harding, you move back. Ronald Reagan.
yeah.
Okay. Now we got George H.W. Bush, not George W. His father. 6'2", 192 with a 5-second 40. Played baseball at Yale University and was a skilled athlete.
Shoot. Cornerback 2.
That's what I was thinking is cornerback too. And we'll move back Thomas Jefferson.
Sorry, Thomas. We're trying to win football games.
It's not that we think Bush is better than you as a president.
Yeah, we're not saying that.
We're just going off.
We think you probably did a good job
Yeah.
since we know your name and you're on the money.
Yeah, and you're one of the older presidents that like most people wouldn't know unless you were good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Next one. Let me pull that up. Bill Clinton.
Big Bill.
Big Bill. 6'2", 214, a 5'3", 40. Enjoyed jogging and was known for his physical fitness.
He's a starter.
I mean,
Sorry.
he's obviously a starter, but like 6'2", 214. Do we throw him as like a lineman? But he has a 5'3", 40. We could put him as maybe
No.
fullback?
No, we're never going to use it. I think we put him at safety. I bet one of these guys is a joke.
Okay, definitely James K. Polk.
I have no idea.
free safety, Bill Clinton.
Yeah,
That sounds right. Looking at it.
right. You know what I mean? Just a Roman.
Okay. Now it's George W.
I still think as the there's going to be a lot of internal battles. This is going to be quite a controversy.
So 6 foot 190, 5'1", 40, avid runner, frequently participated in marathons.
Every time George Washington misses Barack Obama, I'm going to look at you and be like, "We fucking told you.
We should put in George W.
I fucking told you."
I just
He's
don't-
creating such a buzz, too. You know what I mean?
I get it. Here's the thing I think that's going to happen. Like, W is like the quarterback, too, that comes in, like, kind of like when, what was it, Nick Foles came in on the Eagles and just, like, swept it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what I see George W. doing. It's like George Washington gets taken out, tears his ACL.
Yeah, I don't disagree. But that is, by definition, how quarterback controversy started. Okay. George Washington is going to try to kill a black guy on the field. He's going to get hurt because it was Patrick Willis. You know, in comes George Bush, and the fans, there was already a group of fans that were like, I don't know, did you guys see him throw the first fucking pitch? You know what I mean? And, like, it's already going to be on Twitter. Like, I can't believe these guys are rolling out old wooden teeth, you know?
Yeah, they're like, I mean, obviously, and then
Yeah.
freaking George W. steps in with his
Yeah, and you know when George Washington gets hit and gets taken out of the game, he's going to lose all his teeth, and they're going to be like, told you, the wooden teeth.
This guy sucks.
Was he wearing a mouthpiece? It didn't matter.
He has wooden teeth, you idiots.
This is how come, and I love it. You know what? Add some drama, get some scoring lines surrounding the team. Maybe we end up on Hard Knocks. I don't know. I'm not thinking too far ahead.
Oh my gosh. That's why I was like, I need you or Danny in on this, preferably both of you, but the kids were not here because you guys add so much to this. Barack Obama.
Yeah.
We already said it.
Partner.
6'1", 180, 4'8", 40, played basketball regularly, is known for his skills on the court.
Yeah.
Dude's wide receiver one. Wide receiver
But-
one.
ChatGPT said it, so we're going to use that.
I mean, they didn't, but you know what? I do want to see what ChatGPT says about him. Let's see. Oh, I'm in the wrong one.
What were you in?
I have one that was just designed for seeing who played, and this is designed for putting together the summary of who they are. Quarterback, we see right there, wide receiver.
Higher than most. Easy. WR1.
That was simple. Okay, now Donald Trump. 6'3", 244 with a 5'8", 40. Played basketball in high school and is an avid golfer.
Left tackle. He's our starter.
Yeah, I like that. He seems
Career
like the kind of guy that
position.
would be a left tackle, just like
He's going to make a lot of money.
kind of like a Richie Incognito. Wait, what position did Richie Incognito play?
Left tackle. Well, and right tackle, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's like a guy that, like, you know, it's
Shit
like,
talks the whole time.
yeah, he makes a lot of money.
Yeah, makes a lot of money. Says some really controversial shit.
People love him, but hate him. You know, that's how I feel about every left tackle I've been on a team. You're like, oh, you're so weird, but you know, it makes you
like
you.
this giant, like loudmouth guy, or just like this quiet ass hunter, and they just
Yeah.
hunt. Okay. Joe Biden, 6 foot, 178 with a 5'6", 40. Enjoys cycling and is known for his physical activity even in his later years. Let's put him as fullback.
Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking,
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Okay, Joe Biden as our fullback. Honestly, looking at this team, Luke, I think we'd get destroyed by every team.
Yeah.
We have some people that I think would just be like,
Joe Biden as the starting fullback. He was once quoted saying that he didn't want his kids to grow up in a jungle, being the reason why he voted for segregation. So I just imagine the look in his face as he realizes, like, I can't believe they let it come this far.
Also,
You know what I mean? As he has to try to fill the hole for his fucking Luke Kuechly.
Also,
Wait, no, that was not the right one. Patrick Willis, Ray
yeah, I
Lewis.
was like, what do you do?
A white guy, come on.
Also drafted the tough on crimes bill that is the reason that so many black people are in prison.
Dre Greenlaw licking his chops.
Aaron Donald is just gonna not even go for the quarterback. He's just gonna go right for Joe Biden every play.
Yeah. All right, Zach, get in there. Joe Biden disintegrated.
Miles Garrett would just destroy him.
Yeah, he turned into sand. I don't know.
So this is the team.
Pretty good.
We did it. We created. We did what we set out to do, Luke.
Yeah.
That was make all the presidents into a football team, and we have
Yeah.
some backups.
We have depth.
Yeah, we have depth. We don't have a 53, but we'll
Anyway.
redo this in, I don't know, like 20 years. We'll be in our 50s.
Yeah.
And we might be closer. We might be at like
Yeah.
50 at that point. Be like, okay, maybe. Now, the question is, if Trump becomes president 47, like if he wins again, can we get 2 Donald Trumps?
No, because then we'd have to get 2 of a lot of people that got a second term.
Well, no, but because he wasn't
I
back-to-back
know.
terms.
I know.
I think there was one other president that had that, actually. You're right.
I think even at that, though, we're just basing it on the fact that he might have a term. It's not like the gap changes the fact that someone else had 2 terms.
You're right. I'm just trying to think, because he is. You're right. Then we could have had 2 Obamas, and we would just
Yep.
both. We would have been wide receiver 1 and wide receiver 2, baby.
Yeah. Get out there and do your thing. Thank God we elected you. Be a fun team to coach.
It would be the most ridiculous team.
I'll just be yelling and shit, you know?
Oh my gosh, it would just be a bunch of it's all. First off, half of our backups would really hate that Barack Obama was their star player. Hey, I mean, you have to think before Abraham Lincoln, who was our what president was Abraham Lincoln? 15th.
Don't know.
Yeah, the 16th president. So there were 15 presidents before that were like, whoa, why are they here? But anyway, give me one quick second. I'm going to end this stream and we can hop on a game.
That.
So that was it. That was the lineup. What you guys think about it, let me know. We did actually get to it. I'm really excited about it. It was a shit team. It was a really shit team, but it was our team, and that's what matters. But anyway, add your comments. Who you think, if you would have done it differently, let me know.